Hey there, I'm Celia, a French freelance illustrator and full-time designer. Welcome in this new sketchbook tour. Today we are going to flip through 3 of my sketchbooks that I finished in 2020. These illustrations are made with ball pen from paintings and statues when I was in a museum in Dublin. The first sketchbook is an A6 sketchbook from Paper Blanks. I usually love the Paper Blanks sketchbooks. I'm drawing in them with pencils, ballpoint pen, or markers. This format is perfect if you want to bring your sketchbook everywhere with you, which I did because I started it early March 2020 when I was in a road trip in Ireland. I did a series of illustrations and patterns tests that I wanted to do with alcohol-based markers. My sketchbooks aren't pretty clean, so it's a mix of quite finished illustrations with ugly drafts. So these are sketches for a challenge that I did last April, the April Color Challenge. And these are some researches for my tarot project, which I did last summer. I did 22 illustrations for the major arcanas and 3 extra cards on a magical and galaxy theme. The end of the sketchbook is becoming more and more sketchy. There is some plans for a cardboard castle that I made for my cats during the first quarantines, I guess. I also listed some prompts of illustration ideas. And I made a color chart for my alcohol-based markers because I was planning to use them a lot in this sketchbook. The second sketchbook is a gift that a Secret Santa gifted me, so I don't know the brand, but it's quite classical. I started it in September 2020 to do some researches for the October drawing challenge that I did, the Colortober, which is a different version of the Inktober. The pages of this sketchbook are super smooth, so it was super nice to draw in it with my Pentel purple sign pen. It was really nice. And the last sketchbook is an Eco Sea White sketchbook that I bought in Glasgow in an art supply shop in March 2020. I did some building illustration from Edinburgh because they were super cool. And I also did some jewelry drawing of some beautiful brooches from Inverness. Even if the paper wasn't reacting well, I still love this summer illustration with all these colors. Some more random ugly sketches. And in September 2020, I did the Slowtember drawing challenge. So I did some research in this sketchbook to plan what I was going to draw and more research for the Colortober. And this is the end for this sketchbook tour. I hope that you liked it, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!